backups, I'll be uploading them to a separate service, so you can, rewatch the old stuff, see new stuff, whatever. So, yeah, that was basically ultimately my point. I feel I belabored it a bit too much. It's an annoying tendency of mine that I was talking about before that I do plan on working on. Har. So Gassy ain't given up on his goods yet, has he? Well, looks like that old floppy-eared gold grubber just gave me something to bargain with. We've got a nice bone for you, puppy. It's the gallows for me. I'm bound for the gallows, that for sure, mate. That treasure's no good to me now, unless I can use it to buy me life. I'll make a deal with York. Smash these manacles, then I'll tell you where me treasure's buried. Oh, me word is good, friend. I used to be a real baron, you know. If you trust him, talk to Baron Longshore to free him from his manacles. I'm walking away. Okay, he's trying to taunt the dog. Well, don't work my back with a sword. That's unhealthy. Fancy key. Looks like one of the religious symbols. Oh, I'm expecting to see that as part of a staff. Weird.
Can I help you?
The Baron lifts his manacles. Come on then, shaman. Do you trust me? Never, you two-timing dog. Suit yourself, mate. Me and the treasure can both be buried.
See you around.
Break Longshore's manacles and free him. Arr, pleasure in doing business with you, Durcar. The Baron rubs his sore wrists, his face widening into a malevolent grin. Oh, I won't be running off just yet. I'll free me and my mates and murder my way out of here at a time of me choosing. As for you, a deal's a deal. Let's talk about that treasure.
Be careful.
Here's the deal, mate. To protect me treasure map, I tattooed it to my first mate's scalp. Of course, he's dead now, along with most of me crew. The Lions doesn't even know what they have. His severed head is hanging from a tree at the entrance to this camp. Grab that head, take it to Gazlow back in Ratchet. Bloody hell, I'm tired. Wonder why he isn't in the cage and they are. I suppose they did put manacles on him. Hey! Stop that. Looks like I'm just gonna have to go out the front door. Which can be done. So many fucking recipes. I don't know why the drop rate is just so damn high. Auto run. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna... Ooh, shit. Potion. Drop that. Back to Ghost Wolf. Okay. Thankfully, the old solution back. Okay. Oh, his first mate was a Torn? Huh. Tattooed pirate head. Thick blood-soaked hair hides the map tattooed beneath. Yes. Thick blood-soaked hair hides the map tattooed beneath. Yes.
It's too far.
I noticed for a moment he went to start digging at the ore with his own wolf form. Somehow I don't think it'll work too well. Somehow. I keep thinking about the Elder Scrolls Online game, and it sounds very fucking tempting. It's not meant to be very good, but it sounds bloody tempting. That guard should protect me. shouldn't he? No, he isn't fired for PvP, so he doesn't give a shit. Never mind. But I keep hearing criticisms of it, that it's not a very good one and whatnot. But it actually does sound rather tempting, just the way it works. Like, you can, the guy, remember I was saying the guy was apparently spec'd his tank out. That whenever he gets attacked, he heals. Whenever he attacks, he heals. Fuck. Yanked on the cable of the headset. Then it popped. Okay, it's back. It's still me, and you can still hear me. And hopefully, it's not with any audio disruption. Okay. I'm just gonna put my feet down so I stop hitting into it. And my legs on the chair crossed. Kept hitting into the cable. That's why it got yanked. But yeah, I keep hearing. I don't hear the best of things about it. Apparently, it's not a great MMO. But at the same time, the customization sounds pretty cool. And whatnot. So it might be of interest.
I am honored.
I was thinking I might do some EVE Online videos. Did some in the past, but I'm not happy with them. Fill my hand with medals from their dead, and I know that vengeance has been given to my fallen privateers. I see you've made the righteous Rear Admiral suffer as I have. Perhaps this blow will weaken resolve of Northwatch. His supply of fresh recruits seems inexhaustible, but the loss of his top lieutenants will weaken him for some time.
Be careful.
Part of me kind of wished that guy had more quests to deal with him, rather than just one. Killix?
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, good for you. Oh, wait, one sec.
Yo.
Fucking eye. Okay. Cleared some inventory space. Now we'll pop these into here. And,
What's up?
hold on.
Be good.
Let's do this. We'll just tidy this up into the white letter. Then we'll toss these back in. How much is this again? 100. Alright. Get rid of that. That. No, we'll sell that. That. Sell that. Sell that. Hold on to that. We'll sell this. Alright, it's full. Ah. That's fine.
Have a good one.
Merchant. There should be a merchant in here.
Yeah, what do you want?
So that. Pigman waistband. Okay. So that. Even though it has a lower item level, it is a better bit of gear. Also, Quillbore woven chain pants. How do you have woven chain? Maybe it's a preparation method? I'm not sure. Smart sandals. They're not bad, though I wish they had agility instead of int. Still, it's better than these boots. So that's... hold on to that. So that. So that.
Have a good one.
Okay, now to head back up to Gazlawi. Oh, damn it, we didn't do the other one. I completely forgot about it. I'll head back over and do it. Charged with pirates in the open seas, kidnapping, extortion, arson, slavery. At Al Garvey recently arrived in these waters leading a crew of South Sea freebooters. Was last seen assaulting Frey Island, bringing a proof of death in an identifiable condition. But yeah, the that expansion does sound interesting, you know. Well, sorry, the Elder Scrolls MMO sounds interesting, especially the new class in the DLC. Well, sorry, in the expansion, the Warden. The Warden has a pet, animal pet, which could be nice. I kind of like pet classes, just because I like to have minions and whatnot. That's why in Path of Exile I chose a Templar and went as far into the Witch Tree as I did. Maybe I should have just gone Witch, but I like to have a melee person who has a pet, like tough melee fighter who has, you know, actually useful pets, and it just disintegrated. Well done. It's the same thing I do in Geneforge. Let's watch this. Oh, they skimped on the effects. But yeah, it's the same thing I do over in Geneforge. Which is something I do plan on getting to at some stage. Who knows when that'll be though. And who knows when it'll come out. Just due to backlogs and all that. I plan to get through the whole Geneforge series, so 5 games. And as you can imagine, that'll take a while. They're all long MMO, well, not MMOs, they're all long RPGs. So as you can imagine, that will take a bit to do. That'll take a bit of doing. But I plan on doing them all. I won't be doing all the different routes because there's multiple different routes. Certainly I know in the first one there's at least 4 endings. There's 3 different factions you can sign up with, and a 4th ending where you just ignore them all and just focus on getting off the island. Basically the plot of the first game is that you're initiated into the Shapers, and you're on your way to your apprenticeship, or how you said, and your vessel gets attacked. You nearly drown, but your vessel is actually a living being and manages to get you to land before dying. It's actually quite sad, honestly. Like it's like Lapras from Pokemon. That's how I mentally think of it. It looks different to Lapras, but it's just the same general kind of thing. It gets to the island and dies, and you investigate what's going on the island, what it once was, what it is now, that kind of thing. And the conflicts going between... Christ. I chose poorly there. And just, basically all the stuff going on. You can't... yeah, that's basically, the crux of the game. And like I said, there's 3 different factions, and you can choose to join one of them or ignore them. As far as I know, there might be a 4th faction that you can choose to join or not. I don't know. So yeah, you'd have to. I've never gotten to the end of the first game myself, so I can't say with full certainty. Certainly, I know in the 4th game, there is a faction that, at least early on in the game, you can only find out about if you answer the right question. If you answer the wrong question, the character won't talk to you. It will just say, "Have a nice day," and leave it at that. So yeah. It's always possible, basically, that I missed the right detail or haven't come across it yet. But yeah, basically, long story short, I do plan on doing them at some stage. But it's just there. I just haven't been into doing it as of yet. Ow. Stop that. But yeah, I just basically haven't been into doing it as of yet. But maybe I will be eventually. Hopefully I'm making sense. I'm just getting very tired and overheated here. Might stop recording for a bit just to cool down. The amount of sweat coming off my head, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up breaking the headset. But yeah, hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, basically, there's a ton of different endings to the game, and it's not like the end of Team Revolution or anything, where you just hit a button. You actually have to side with a different faction, or not, and you go from there. The main story changes because of that. So you know, it's more awkward to get the different endings down because of that. So I'll only be getting to the end of the game once. I might come back and let's revisit it at another stage, and I might try a different one. But that's it, and that's a maybe. So yeah, hopefully I'm making sense. I'll be playing Geneforge at some stage. I can only guarantee that I'll play it once. I won't be showing you all the different endings and the different storylines from playing with the different factions. I will just be doing... Well, actually, I'm not sure how much the storylines change depending on which faction you side with. I'm not sure how they do it. But yeah, I won't be showing you all the different endings and all the different stuff like that. I'll be siding with one faction, and I'll be going from there. I might do it play through the game a second time, but that's a maybe. A distant maybe. I also have no idea when I'll be getting around to this. I don't think there's any other point I was going to make. But if you feel I'm forgetting anything, just feel free to ask me in the comments. We'll leave it at that, otherwise I'll keep humming and hawing about it for the rest of the session.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I sure could use your help, kid.
Never did get Garvey. I think he's on the island. I'll be heading there now in a mo. Most unusual map. Was Baron Longshore alive? Do you have anything for me? What? What is this? I send you out to fetch my treasure and you bring me a big filthy head? Gag Sprocket. Shave this for me. Pronto. Sure thing, boss. Thanks. Also like the little salute he does. Ha! Beautiful work, Durcar. Those alliance cretins will never trace us back to me. Meanwhile, it's back to business as usual. Smuggling, double dealing, price gouging. I've got a lot of work to catch up on. Here, I'll let you in on a cut of my future profits. Enjoy. You sink me. You're right. There's a map tattooed on the skull. The cursed Baron, he buried my treasure right under my nose. Or above my head. Either way, the map points to a place on the bluffs of Over Ratchet to the south. Follow the road west out of town. Get atop the hill, head south, then run down back towards the coast and look for an enormous tree overlooking the bay. Fetch my treasure and I'll split it with you. Also, I love how there's a... Ooh, Christ, my skinning's maxed out. I should go boost that up. Guess all his treasure. Bling cane. It is a pimp cane of staffs. There might be an actually better one for that title, but I'm not sure. Oh, that top. Oh, okay. So that giant tree there. Alright, not too bad. Yet again, I'm getting tired. I also have been awake since, 6, so, yeah. Got a good sleep, but still, it's... Good sleep only lasts so long. I think this will be kinda obvious. Hold it, Orc. I promised told you where the treasure is, but never promised you could keep it. To be honest, I thought he had just, lied to me about the treasure, but apparently not. I swore I remember that as a quest. Christ. Basically, someone lied to you about the where the treasure was or the contents of it or something.